dear students. How are you? Hope you are all fine at your home and doing studies well. Okay students, today I am going to tell you about the cube and cube roots. Students, yesterday in the previous class we have discussed cube and cube roots, the meaning and the definitions here, and finding the cubes of any number, any integer, and finding the perfect cubes of any integer. Okay students, hope you are all doing these exercises. Now today we will discuss here cube roots and some patterns related to cubes. How do you find the cube of any number? There is the simple tricks are there, some patterns are there. You can find easily the cubes of any numbers also. So students, and one more thing, the symbol of cube root is like this, cube root. Here is square root. This is, we have done already the symbol of square root. There is obvious that it is written here the number 2 in square root, and in cube root there is written as 3. There is written as 3 is known as, this symbol is as used for cube roots. It's now students, we will discuss here some cubic numbers patterns. First, we will see there that cube of 1 is equals to 1. Cube of 2 is equals to the consecutive sum of consecutive odd numbers. Sum of consecutive odd numbers. There are some numbers whose sum is 8, but those numbers should be the odd numbers. Is it clear students? If we are, and both all are consecutive odd numbers, one must necessary this condition here. So students, searching some numbers, if you are searching greater than 8, you will not find out, because we have to find the sum of any numbers is equals to 8. Then never the number, there is not any number that is greater than 8. So we will find here less than 8, all prime numbers. Find the all prime numbers less than 8, that is 1, 3, 5 and 7. 1, 3, 5 and 7. There must be 8 here, 3 plus 5 or 1 plus 7. So it should be 1, 3 plus 5 or 1 plus 7 here. And same doing like this, you can easily solve all the problems. But there is some conditions that you are seeing here which are very easy to calculate the cubing numbers. So students, you are studying here. There is 1 here. In next number, we are taking here the next, after 1, next 2 consecutive numbers here. That is after 1 there is a odd number 3 and next number is 5. So 2 cube is equals to 3 plus 5 here. Now we are going to the next cubic number, that is 3 cube. After 5, next 3 consecutive odd numbers are 7, 9, 11. All are the odd numbers, next consecutive, because there is 3. So there are 3 consecutive odd numbers sum. But now we will find here whose number sum is 8. Whose consecutive numbers are the 3 cube here. And there is also 1 plus 7, but this is not the consecutive numbers. These are not the consecutive odd numbers. So we will have taken here only the consecutive odd numbers. 1 plus 3, not 8. 3 plus 5, yes, it should be. And 5 plus 7, that must be equals to 12. So we should take on here only the consecutive odd numbers. But if we want to take the cube of any number n, then we have only n consecutive odd numbers. So next will be 3 cube. So 3 cube, there are 3 odd numbers, but that are consecutive, that must be consecutive here. So these are after 5, 7, 9, 11. It must be the cubing of 3. Now next number is 4 cube. Cube of any number 4 is the after 11. What are the odd numbers here? 13, 15, 17, 19. Adding these numbers, we will get here the cubing of 4 number. And next, we will get after 19, the odd numbers are 21, 23, 25, 27, 29. And adding these 5 numbers, we have obtained here the cube of number 5 here. And so on, we are getting here the sum of n consecutive numbers, sum of any n consecutive odd numbers is equals to the cube of any n number n. Is this clear, students? And cube, we will find here the cube of any n, that is sum of n odd consecutive numbers, sum of n odd consecutive numbers. But if we want to find each step, then we have to know about the previous n minus 1. This is n minus 1 here and this is n here. So we should know about the 19, up to 19, 4 cube is equal to this. And then you should find easily that 5 cube is equal to after 19, that number, next number is, odd number is this. Taken 5 consecutive odd numbers, this will be the sum of the 5 cube. You should know about the 4 cube. And for 4 cube, you will find the 4 cube. Now, we will find here the 6 cube. Here, easily we will calculate because after 39, there is the number 31 which is odd number. But for finding the 7 cube, we should know about the number 6 cube. So, we have to find it as first 1 cube and then 2 cube and then 3 cube and then 4 cube. Then we can easily solve. If you are calculating here 21 cube, then this is very difficult for you to find this number because it must compulsory. Yes, students, you are seeing here, this is very difficult for you, so you have to find all the previous numbers, cubing numbers, and then you can calculate which you want to find the cubing number. So students, very easy, but for small numbers, not for large numbers. Now we are in the second pattern here. This is the pattern here. First you will find it and then we will calculate from this method the numbers, calculating the cubing of these numbers. So students, listen here. There is the number 2 cube minus 1 cube. Difference of 2 consecutive numbers. Difference of cubing of 2 consecutive numbers. Difference of cubing of 2 consecutive numbers. That is 2 cube minus 1 cube is equals to, this is a pattern here. We will add 1, 2, 1 plus, that is 2 into 1. Multiplying both the numbers and then multiply by 3. This is fixed here in every step. 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. But these are the numbers here. 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 4, 3. But multiplying by 3 and adding to 1 here in every step. And so on, you will find the cubing of and difference of cubing of any consecutive 2 numbers. Is this clear, students? Yes, you can find easily this step. And if you know about it, then you could calculate here. This 1 cube is equals to 1. We know about it. 2 cube minus 1 cube is equals to 7 here. 8 minus 1, that is equals to 7. And that must be also the 7 from this method. 2 cube minus 1 cube is equals to 1 into 2 into 1 into 3. 1 plus 1 into 2 plus into 3, n into, this is n plus 1 and this is n. This is n plus 1 cube minus n cube. This is the n here, n plus 1, n plus 1. This is n is equal to 3, n plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 cube minus 3 cube is equals to 1 plus 3 into 4 and into 3. We will get this number. Is it clear, students? We will get all the numbers from this method. This is used in this method. And there I will be calculating here that what is the value of these numbers. This is 1, 7, 19, 37, 16 and 91. We are solving here these differences. These are the differences here of any two consecutive, difference of any two consecutive cubing numbers. And in general, we will calculate here the nth term. If we want to find the nth term, we will put here the n value, n plus 1 cube minus n cube is equals to 1 plus n into n plus 1 into 3. We will calculating from this method. And now students, you are seeing there 1 cube, one more pattern is there. This is calculating to find the cubing of a difference of cubing of any two consecutive numbers. Now we will find here the cubing of any number. You will find another method to find the cubing of any number. This is also the one method. This is also the another method. 1 cube is equals to 1. 2 cube is equals to 1 cube plus 2 cube minus 1 cube. 2 cube is equals to 1 cube, this above, adding to this. This will add here and plus their difference is adding there. 2 cube minus 1 cube. And that must be equals to 1 plus 7. Is this clear, students? This is 1 here and this is equals to 7 there. And this is S. And you can find this value from this method. Putting the value of n is equals to 2. N is equals to 2 there and then you can easily find this solution. Now go to the next question. Go to the next step. 3 cube. Now students, you are seeing there 3 cube is equals to 1 cube plus 2 cube minus 1 cube and plus 3 cube minus 2 cube. We will have to find here 3 cube. Adding these numbers 1 cube plus 2 cube minus 1 cube and plus 3 cube minus 2 cube. Up to, if we want to find the 3 cube, then we will go to the 3 cube minus 2 cube. And we will find here 1, this is 1, this is 7 and this is 19 here. This will get here the cubing of number 3 here. Now we will go to the 4 cube and 4 cube is equals to 1 plus 7 plus 19 plus 37. This must be equals to 37. 4 cube minus 3 cube is equals to 37 here. Yes students. Now, so students, you are seeing there, this is as this. We can calculate any number cubing of any number by this method. But we are seeing there we have 1 plus 7, 1 plus 7 plus 19, 1 plus 7 plus 19 plus 37. This is the number here. And we have to find here 4 cube is this, 5 cube is equal to 37 plus 67 here. We are adding and doing like this. But there is the problem that what did the last number? What will be the last number here? We have the problem here. So I will tell you that this is by this method we have done already. By this, any number calculating from this method. If we are putting here, this is a general. In general, this method is n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 in this number. In this, we can add and we can put here the n is equal to 0. Then we get here. Let's see here. N is equals to 0. This is 1. N is equals to 0. This is here is. We are putting here this is S. Now we are putting here the value 0. We will get here 0 plus 1 cube minus 0 cube. Put n is equals to 0. 1 plus 0 into 0 plus 1 into 3. And now we will get here that this is equals to 1 and 0 cube, if 0 is subtracted from any number, then we will get here that number itself. It means there is 1 is equals to 1 plus, if 0 is multiplying to any number, then it becomes equals to 1. It means 1 cube is equals to 1 here. So we can calculate any number. Now 1 cube is equals to 1 from this method. Now we want to find here n is equals to 4. For n is equals to 4, we will find this. Let's see there. This is n is equals to 4. Now we will calculate from this, and this is n plus 1 cube minus n cube. Then 5 cube n plus 1. 4 plus 1 5. And minus n is 4. 4 cube is equals to 1 plus n. N is 4 there into n plus 1, that is 5 here, and into 3. This is fixed here. Both the numbers are fixing, and this is 4 into 5. Now we are calculating here that if n is equal to 4, then this must be equals to 1 plus 4 5 20 plus 3 60, and that equals to 61. Okay students. Now students, we are seeing there that n is equal to, if we are putting there n is equal to 4, then it must get here 61. Now we are seeing here that n is equals to 5 there. Then it must be equals to n plus 1, that is 6 cube minus 5 cube is equals to 1 plus n. N is 5 there and n plus 1 is 6 into 3 is fixed there. Now we are calculating here. This is 1 plus 5 6 is 30 plus 3 90, and that equals to 91 here. So students, we are getting here that we will have to find here the 6 cube here. So we will get here 6 cube is equals to, for finding the 6 cube, we have to put here the n is equal to 5, because for 1 cube is equals to 1. We will get here, we will see there that n is equals to putting 0 here. So for n is equals to, for finding the 1 cube, we put the n is equal to 0. For finding the n is equals to 4 cube, we will put here, for 5 cube, we will put here the n is equal to 4. And for finding the 6 cube, we will put here the n is equals to 5 there. So last step is 91 there. Next previous step is 61. So we will see there 1 plus 7 plus 19 plus 37 plus 61 plus 91 is there. This sum is equals to the 6 cube. So students, we have to know about this formula, and we are calculating these in the every step, and then we will go this sum here. Okay students, this is the special pattern which we will use here finding the cubing of any number. Okay students, now next. Now students, there is the worksheet 2 here. To solving the worksheet 2, we are known about the prime factorization. We have done already the cubing of any number, finding the any cubing number by some patterns we have solved. But now we are solving here the cubing of any number by cube root of any number by prime factorization method. Now we will solve here the cube roots. Cube roots like from the prime factorization method. We have known about the prime factorization method already. So students, let's see here, there is the number whose prime factorization we have to find here. Dividing by 2, 2 to the 4, 2 9 is 18, 2 1 is 2, 2 6 is 12 here. 2 1 is 2, 2 4 is 8 and 2 9, 2 8, 5 is 10, 2 8 is 16 and 2 7 is 14, 2 2 is 4, 2 9 is 18. Now there is the number which divides 3 here. 3 2 is 6, 3 4 is 12, 3 3 is 9. And now again 3, 3 8 is 24, 3 1 is 3 here. 3 2 is 6, 3 7 is 21. Now again 3, 3 9 is 27. 3 3 is 9 and 3 1 is 3 here. This is solving as this. Now we are solving it. There is we have to find here the cube root. By prime factorization method we have done the prime factorization. Now we have to find the cube root. 5832 cube root of this number. Now we will write here that 5832 is equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. This is the now next in the next step we are making here the triplets of same number. This is one triplet, this is one triplet, this is one triplet here. Now we are taken one number from every triplet. So this will find as the cube root. This is the cube root. Cube root taking in square root, we are taking the in one group we are taking here the two numbers, but there are the triplets here. So this is 2, 1 2 is there, 1 3 is there from this group and 1 3 is there from this group. Now this is the cube root of this number. 2 3 is 6, 6 3 is 18. This is the cube root. This number cube root is 18 here. And if we will find here that cube of 18 is equals to 5832. Both are the inverse processes. If cube root of this is equals to 18, then 18 cube is equals to this number. Is it clear, students? So this is the cube root of this number. Now we will find the cube root of this number. 2, 2 8 is 16, 2 6 is 12, 2 4 is 8. 2 4 is 8, 2 3 is 6, 2 2 is 4, 2 2 is 4, 2 1 is 2, 2 6 is 12, 2 1 is 2, 2 8 is 16, 2 5 is 10, 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4, 2 7 is 14, 3 9 is 27 and 3 3 is 9, 3 1 is 3. So there is the prime factorization of 1728 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3, and that becomes equals to, again taken grouping here, these are the three groups. Now we have to find here the cubing of this number, cube root of this number. So cube root of this number is equals to taking one number from every group, 2 into 2 into 3. These are the triplets here, and we are taken here the one number from every triplet. We are finding here the cube root of this number. 2 to the 4th is 12 and 12 cube is equals to 1728. We can find this number. Okay, students. Now we will go to the next number. We are seeing here that there are the 3 zeros. It means for 3 zeros there is 1 0 here. and we are finding here the square root. Let's try here 216,000. We are taken here 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16, 0 0 0. Now 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 0 0 0. Now again 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, 0 0 0. And this is again 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 6, and 1 2 5s are 10, 0 0. Now again 2 6s are 12, 2 2s are 4, 1 2 5s are 10, 0. And 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, and 1 5, 2 5s are 10. And next 2 1s are 2, 1 2 5s are 10, 2 6s are 12. Sorry, this is not divided by 2. So we will divide it by 3. No, it doesn't divide it by 3. 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 5 11. And their sum is not divided by 3. So it is not divided by 3. So now we will divide it by 5. 5 6 are 30, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. Now again 5, 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. Now again 5 2s are 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. Now again 5 5s are 25. Now again 5 1s are 5. Now we will get here. We will get here the prime factorization of this number as 216,000, that equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 and 5 into 5 into 5. There is the number sorry students, this is wrong here. We are doing again it. There is a 3, not 2 here. Now this is again divided by 2. 2 6 are 12 and 2 7s are 14, 2 5s are 10. This must equals to 0. Again 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 14, 2 5s are 10. It is also divided by 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. Again divided by 3. 3 3s are 9 and 2, 3 7s are 21, 3 5s are 15. And again 3, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. Now again 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. And again 5, 5 5s are 25. Now 5 1s are 5 here. Now students, there are the factors, prime factors of 216,000, that equals to 2 into 2 into 2. One factorization is there, and into 2 into 2 into 2. 1 is there, and next 3 into 3 into 3. Now next is into 5 into 5 into 5. This is the prime factorization. Now taking the square root, cube root of 216,000, that equals to, taking triplets here, these are the triplets here, 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Now we are multiplying here, 5 3s are 15, 15 2s are 30, 30 to the 60 here. And this is the cubing of 60 is equals to 2,16,000. Is it clear students? Okay, now we will go to the next prime factorization, that is 21952, and it is divided by 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 9s are 18, 2 7s are 14, 2 6s are 12. And this is 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 2 8s are 16, 2 8s are 16. Now again 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8. And 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4. Now again 2 6s are 12, 2 8s are 16, and 2 6s are 12. Now again 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6. Now it divided by 7. 3, no, 3, 3, 6, 4, 10. 10 is not divided by 3, so this is not divided by 3. Now next number is 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Yes, it is divided by 7. 7, 4 ja, 28, and there is 6, 7, 9 ja, 63. And 7, 7 ja, 49, and there is 7, 1 ja, 7. So prime factorization of 2, 1, 9, 5, 2 is equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 7 into 7 into 7. And there are the triplets here. So cube root of 21952 is equals to 2 into 2 into 7. That is equals to 28. So students, we will find here that cubing of 28 is equals to 21,952. These are the questions, and this is the question number 1. Okay students, now we will go to the question number 2 here. Let's see there. Now students, you are looking there that there are the cube roots of negative number and negative number. Now we have to find the cube root of negative numbers. So we will have a point that cubing of any negative number is always equals to the negative of the cube root of that number. देखिए, yes students, let's see there, cube root of minus x. Cube root of minus x is equals to minus of cube root of x, because we are seeing there that cube root of this is taken as minus 1 into x. Minus 1x into x is equals to minus x. So we can write it as, okay. Now this is equals to, we are taking here that cube root of a into b is equals to cube root of a into cube root of b. So we will use this formula here. So cube root of both the numbers are breaking here. So this is the cube root of minus 1 and into cube root of x there. Okay students, now we have to find here the cube root of minus 1. So we will see there that cube root of minus 1. Cube root of minus 1 is equals to, what is the condition for cube root? There must we have to find here that minus cube of any number is minus 1. Whose guess it? Yes, that is minus 1. Minus 1. Cube of minus 1 into minus 1, that equals to minus 1 here, and this equals to minus 1 cube, and cube root of this is equals to this. We are written as minus 1 is written as minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1, and simply we will say that minus 1 cube is equals to minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. Cubing of this number, it means this is equals to cube root of minus 1 is equals to cube root of minus 1 cube. Is it clear students? This is the cube root here, and this is the cube root here, Is this clear students? We are taking this as this cube root of minus 1 cube is equals to minus 1. So we will get here the minus 1 into cube root of x, and minus 1 is minus cube root of x is there. Is this clear students? So we are getting here the cube root of minus x is equals to minus of cube root of that number x is there. Okay? Yes, clear? Now we will go to the questions here. Let's see here. There are the questions to find the cube root of any negative number. So we will find here first we have taken negative sign in the last, and there is we have taken here the prime factorization 1728, and it becomes equals to, divided by first it is 2. 2 8 are 16, 2 6 are 12, 2 4 are 8, 2 4 are 8, 2 3 are 6, 2 2 are 4, and 2 2 are 4, 2 1 are 2, 2 6 are 12. You have done already the prime factorization of any number and you know about this method. So I am taking it firstly. 2 1 are 2, 2 8 are 16, and 2 5 are 10, 2 4 are 8, and this is 2 2 are 4, 2 7 are 14, and this is 3 9 are 27, and this is 3 3 are 9. Now it becomes 3 1 are 3. So 1728, it is equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So dear students, you are taking here the triplets here. So after making the triplets, we are taking here that we are seeing here that minus of 1728 cube root of this number is equals to minus of cube root of 1728. So students, we are seeing there minus of cube root of this number is equals to 2 into 2 into 3. It becomes here 2, it from 2, and this is from 3. Minus of 3 to the 6, 6 to the 12, minus 12. Cube of minus 12 is equals to minus negative of 1728. Is this clear, student? There is another problem there. We will write it as cube root of this number 2744. We are taking first here 2744 0 0 0. So let's start there. 2 1 are 2, 2 3 are 6, 2 7 are 14, 2 2 are 4, 0 0 0 here. Now again 2 6 are 12, 2 8 are 16, 2 6 are 12, 0 0 0 here. Now again 2 3 are 6, 2 4 are 8, 2 3 are 6, 0 0 0. Now this is divided by 7 here. Now 2 1 are 2 and 2 7 are 14, 2 1 are 2, 2 5 are 10, 0 0. Now again 2 8 are 16. If there is up to zeros are not absolute, we are going this method, we are processing this method. 2 8 are 16, 2 5 are 10, 2 7 are 14, 2 5 are 10, this becomes 0. Now again 2 4 are 8, 2 4 are 8, and 2 2 are 4, 2 8 are 16, 2 7 are 14, 2 5 are 10. Now it dividing by 5 there. 5 8 are 40, 5 8 are 40, and 5 5 are 25, 5 7 are 35, and 5 5 are 25. Now again dividing by 5. 5 1 are 5, and 5 7 are 35, 5 1 are 5, 5 5 are 25. Now again dividing by 5. 5 3 are 15, and 5 4 are 20, and 5 3 are 15. Now this is dividing by 7. 7 4 are 28, and 6 7 6 are 7 9 are 63. Now 7 7 are 49. Now 7 1 are 7. These are the prime factorization of this number. So 2 7 4 0 0 0 is equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 7 into 7 into 7. Okay students, now taking here the triplets here. These are the triplets here. So cube root of this number is equals to cube root of 2744 0 0 0. This becomes equals to 2 into 2 into 5 into 7, and that must equals to minus of minus 2 to the 4, 5 to the 10 and 7 to the 14, 140. Is it clear, students? That is minus 140 here. Now we are solving here the next problem. There is the next problem here. Now we have to done this 4, 7, 4, 5, 5, 2. You are solving this problem as you can easily, but this is the main method you have to use here. 2 to the 4, 2 3 the 6, 2 7 the 14, 2 to the 4, and 2 7 the 14, 2 6 the 12, and again 2 1 the 2, 2 1 the 2, 2 8 the 16, 2 6 the 12, 2 3 the 6, 2 8 the 16. Now again 2 5 the 10, 2 9 the 18, 2 3 the 6, 2 1 the 2, and 2 9 the 18. Now again there is 5 9 14, 14 plus 3 17, and 1 18, 18 plus 9. It means it is divided by 3. 3 1 ja 3 and 2, 3 7, 3 9 ja 27, 3 7 ja 21, 3 7 ja 21, and 3 3 ja 9 here. Now again it is dividing by 3. 3 5 ja 15, 3 6 ja 18, and 3 5 ja 15, and 3 9 ja 27. This becomes 1. Now again it is dividing by 3. 3 2 ja 6, 3 1 ja 3, 3 9 ja 27, 3 7 ja 21. Now again it is divided by 3. 3 7 ja 20. No, it is not divided by 3. 2 1 3, 3 7 10, 10 19. 19 is not divisible by 3. So students, this is divisible by not 7 and not 9, 11. Yes, this is divisible by 13 here. We are taking it divide as 13, 9, 17 like this. And if we are dividing 13, it becomes exactly divisible. So 13 1 ja 13, that is 8 here. 13 6 ja 78, and that is 11, and 13 9 ja 170. Now it is also divisible by, this is the square of 13, so 13, and this is the 13 over 13. These are the prime factorization of this number, so we will write it as 7 4 5 5 2 is equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 13 into 13 into 13. So students, you are taking the triplets here. These are the triplets. So cube root of negative of minus 4 7 4 5 5 2, that equals to minus of 2 into 3 into 13, that is minus 78 here. Is it clear, students? That is minus 78. Now we are doing here the cube root of this number. So solving it, firstly taken the prime factorization of this number. So we are seeing there that 2 2 ja 4, 2 9 ja 18, 2 1 ja 2, 2 6 ja 12, 2 1 ja 2, 2 4 ja 8, 2 5 ja 10, 2 8 ja 16, 2 7 ja 14, 2 2 ja 4, 2 9 ja 18. Now it is divisible by 3 also. 3 2 ja 6, 3 4 ja 12, and 3 3 ja 9. Now again 3 8 ja 24, 3 1 ja 3. Now again 3 27, and 3 9, and 3 and this divided by 3. Is this clear, students? Now these are the prime factorization. So 5 8 3 2 is equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Is this clear, students? Now cube root of negative of 5 8 3 2 is equals to, taking triplets here, one number from every triplet, 2 into 3 into 3, that is equals to 18 minus 18. Minus 18 is there. So this is the cubing of any number, that is equals to minus 18 here. Is this clear, students? Okay, this was the question number 2. Now we will go to the next question. So now students, there is the question number 3 and this is the part 1. In question number 3 part 1, there we have to find here the cube root of these numbers. So students, I am giving the point that cubing of a into b is equals to cube root of a into b is equals to cube root of a into cube root of b. So we are solving here that cube root of a into cube root of 125 and that is cube of 2. So cube root of 3 is equals to 2 into 2 into 2 and into cube root of 125 is equals to cube root of 5 into 5 into 5 and that equals to taking the triplet here and from one triplet cube root is 2 here. So into 5 cube root is taking 5 from this triplet. So this will be the cube root here. Now this is equals to 10. It means cube root of this number is equals to 10 here. Now we will find here this. Again same cube root of 3375 into that is minus here. We are taken here is as into cube root of 729 and that equals to we are taken in the first step as cube root of this and this equals to cube root of 3375. Prime factorization of this number is if we are taking the prime factorization of this number, this is as okay students. Now students, this is equals to cube root and into this is minus 1 cube root is taken as this and cube root of 729 is equals to we are taking here here. This is cube root. Now this is written as again cube root of this is equals to taking triplet here this 3 into 5 into cube root of minus that is minus and into cube root of 729. Cube root of 729 is it's a 9. That is cube root of these prime factorization are 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. This is the prime factorization of 729. So we are taking here the triplets and this becomes equals to this is the minus 15. This is minus 15 into 3 into 3 that is equals to 9 and that is equals to minus 135. Okay students, we are seeing here that this is the cube root of minus 135. Now we are solving here this cube root of 4 cube that is 4 into 4 into 4 and into we are taking cube root of this number cube root of 5 into 5 into 5 and that must be equals to taking triplet here cube root of this is 4 and cube root of this is 5. 5 4 the 20. This must be the answer. Okay students, now we will go to the next question. This is the question number 4 and there are the questions cube root of a into b and there must be the cube root of a divided by b. So we have done here that cube root of x divided by is equals to cube root of x divided by cube root of y. So students, let's see there cube root of x cube root of 4913 and this is divided by cube root of 3375. So students, you are seeing there, after taking the prime factorization of both the numbers, this is written as cube root of, this is the cube root of 17 into 17 into 17, and this is the cube root of 3 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 5. So students, you are seeing there that this is equals to, cube root of this is equals to 17, taking the one triplet, and this is the two triplets here. So cube root of this is from one triplet taking one number, from one triplet taking one number, and that equals to 17 by 15. This will get the answer here. And now go to the next question. This will be equals to minus 512. Minus 512. This is the cube root of minus of, after prime factorization, we are taken here that cube root of 343, and that is equals to cube root of minus 1 into cube root of 512, and that is divided by cube root of 343. So students, you are seeing there that cube root of minus 1 is minus, and cube root of 512, that is 2 into 2 into 2. One factor is this, 2 into 2 into 2. One factor is this, and 2 into 2 into 2. One factor is this. Five hundred 12 is 8 cube. 64 into 8. Yes. 512 is cube of 8. So its prime factorization will be 2 into 2 into 2, 2 into 2 into 2, 2 into 2 into 2, and taking one factor from each. There are also taking the cube root 343, that is 7 into 7 into 7. Now students, taking here the cube root, that is equals to 2 to 2, and that is equals to 8. 2 into 2 into 2, and that is divided by 7 here. This will get the answer here. Now students, we are taken the part number 3, and this part is as 686. Their prime factorization is cube root of minus cube root of 686, that is 2 into its prime factorization are 7 into 7 into 7, and this prime factorizations are cube root of 2 into 11 into 11 into 11, and that must be equals to minus, this is also the minus. So students, minus 2 cube root of 2 into 7, and this is also cube root of 2 into 11. This is the prime factor, this is the one triplet here, this is also the one triplet here, but this is the cube root of this and this. So students, this is equals to, this is cutting here, this is divided as both the numbers, so minus is minus, plus, so this is equals to 7 by 11. This is the answer here. Okay students, now we will go to the next question, question number 5. Question number 5 is, find the smallest number 5400 multiplied to make it a perfect cube. Find the smallest number which is multiplied by to this number to make it a perfect cube. So students, you are seeing there that this is the number here, 5400. This has the prime factorization number as 2 is there, 2 to the 4, 2 7 the 14, and 0 0. Now again dividing by 2, 2 1 the 2, 2 4, 2 3 are 6, 2 5 are 10 and 0. Now again dividing by 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 7 are 14, 2 5 are 10. Now again dividing by 3, 3 2 are 6, 3 2 are 6, 3 5 are 15. Now again dividing by 3, 3 7 are 21, 3 5 are 15. Now again dividing by 3, so students, this is also dividing by 3. Then we will get here 3 with 3 2 are 65 are 15 and 5 5 are 25 here. Now there is the multiplying number. So prime factorization of 5400, that equals to 2 into 2 into 2 and into 3 into 3 into 3 and into 5. But there is the triplet here, there is the triplet here, but it cannot have the triplet. So this don't have the triplet. So if we multiply it by only 5 number, then it must get the number 2, 3 and 5. Multiplying that number is divisible here. But let's see there, the smallest number is, we will get here the smallest number. Smallest number is equals to 5. This will get the answer. 5, if we multiply the 5 to this number, then it becomes equals to 5400 into 5, that equals to 500, 27,000. And this is the cube of 30 cube. This is equals to this number. So students, this is the cubing of this number after multiplying by 5 to this number. Now students, there is the question number 6 here. In question number 6, same process is also. There is divided here, dividing number, smallest number which divides it. So we are taking here the prime factorization of this number 1 6 3 8 2 4. 2 8 are 16, 2 1 are 2, 2 9 are 18, 2 1 are 2, 2 2 are 4, and 2 4 are 8, 2 9 are 18, 2 5 are 10, 2 6 are 12, 2 2 are 4 0, 2 4 are 8, 2 5 are 2 4, 2 7 are 14, 2 8 are 16, 2 1 are 2, 2 2 are 4, 2 3 are 6, 2 9 are 18. Now again dividing by the number 3. So it becomes equals to 3 3 are 9, 3 4 are 12, 3 1 are 3, 3 3 are 9. Now again dividing by 3. No, it will not divide it by 3. So students, this is taken as 4 as here. 2 4, at place of 2 4 there is 4 only. And 2 9 are 18, 2 2 are 4 there. And 2 4 are 8, 2 9 are 18, 2 6 are 12 there. This is at 6. And this is 2 4 are 8, 2 8 are 16 there. And there is 2 1 are 2, 2 2 are 4, 2 4 are 8 there. And there is dividing by 3. After dividing by 3, 3 3 are 9, 3 4 are 12. Not dividing by 3, dividing by 2, 2 5 are 10, 2 1 are 2, 2 2 are 4. And this again dividing by 2 2 are 4. And 2 5 are 10, 2 6 are 12. This will again dividing by 2. 2 1 are 2, 2 are 4, 2 8 are 16, 2 6 are 12. And 2 4 are 8, 2 3 are 6, 2 2 are 4, 2 1 are 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 8 are 16, 2 4 are 8, and 2 2 are 4, and there is 2 1 are 2. So there are the prime factorization 16, 3, 8, 2, 3, 8, 4 is equals to 2 into 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 2. These are the triplets here. 3 triplets are there, but there is the required here. There is, so students, there are the 2 2's are there, and here is by which number divided this number to make it a perfect cube. So these are the extra numbers 2 into 2, and that the smallest number is equals to, smallest number is equal to 4. There is the number 4 which divides it to make a perfect cube number. Okay students, this is the last question, and there is a last question here, that is estimation method. In the estimation method, we will go to the 3 steps there. In first step, make group of 3 digits starting from the rightmost digit of the number, and then in the step 2, take cube 1 place digit in the first group, for 1 place digit in the cube root of the square number, and then we go to the last step. Okay students, we will do it after some time. So in the next in the next lesson and the next class. So dear students, have a nice day. Okay, bye. Now students, we are going to the question number 7 of worksheet 2. Worksheet 2, question number 7 is 10648. Its estimation cube root of finding cube root by estimation method. In question number 2, we are doing here the cube root by estimation method. So we are doing square root by estimation, as well as we have the square root by cube root by estimation. So we are solving here the cube root by estimation. It's very simple. Do understand this method easily. First, taking the groups of 3 digits from right side. From right side, you are taking the grouping of 3 digits grouping from right side. From right side, we are taking here the 3 digits one group, and then 3 digits one group, and then 3 digits one group. So we are doing like this, the cubing of any number, cube root of any number. So let's see here, there is the first group, 648 is the first group, and second group is remaining number, that is 10 here. Let's see here, in the first step, we are doing here the grouping here. In the first step, make group of 3 digits starting from rightmost digit of the number, making the group here of 3 digits. Now in the second step, we will find here we will see here the first ones place digit and find the cubing of the ones place digit. We will get any number, and whose ones place digit is the answer required cube root, or ones place digit of the required cube root. This is in the answer also. At the ones place, this is getting here the ones place digit of the required cube root. Is it clear students? Again I am saying that cube root of ones place digit in the first group is this, and its ones place digit is put in the answer at ones place digit. Okay students, now this is 2 in the answer. Now we want to get here the next place digit. So see there, this is the 10 here. Yes students, this is the 10 here, and we want to find the cubes of cubes of numbers which are near about 10. That is Now let's see there at the tens place what digit comes here. So we are seeing here that 10 is between two cubing numbers, that is 8 and 27. Two cubing numbers are 8 and 27. 8 is cubing of 2 here and 27 is cubing of 3 is there. So students, which comes near about 10? That is 8 here. So we are taking 2 as the preference at the tens place in the required cube root number. Okay student? So here is the answer. We will get the answer here, that is 22. And same doing like this in all the questions. This question is there. Let's, in the first step, we will do here the first taking the groups here of 3 digits. This is the first group and this is the second group. So students, you are seeing there that there is the number in the first group is 625 and whose ones place digit is 5. So finding the cube of this ones place digit number, that is 125. So students, this is the ones place digit here in the answer. So in answer, the required cube root whose ones place digit is 5 here. Is it clear students? Now we are getting here the tens place digit. We are doing here that this is, there is a 15 here and we have to find here that the nearest cube value of nearest about 15. There are the two cubes in between 15 lies and that one says 3 3 is 9 27. It means there is the 27 and there is the 3 2 cube is 8 here. And 3 cube is 27 here. 15 lies between two cube numbers that are 8 and 27. So students, this is 2 cube less than 15 less than 3 cube. Okay students, now we will do here. Yes students, this is 2 lies between 2 cube and 3 cube. So its value is near about 8. So we will taking it as this is also the 25. Its tens place digit is 2. Tens place digit is equals to 2. Is it clear students? Now we will go to the next question. There is the number 592 and its ones place digit is 2. So 2 cube is equals to 8 and this will become as the ones digit. Ones digit. Now seeing there, this is the 8 digit here and there is the 110. Now taking the numbers between which lies this 110. There is the number 4 for just 16, for just 64 and 5 5 just 25, 25 5 just 125. That it means there is the 64 and this is 110. This is the second group here and this is the first group here and whose ones digit is taken as 64 is less than 110 is less than 125. Is it clear students? This is the 4 cube is less than 110 is less than 5 cube. So students, you are seeing there that 64 is near about 110. Yes, 64 is near about 110. So we are taking the 4 as tens place digit. So it becomes equals to required number required cube root is equals equals to ones place digit is 8 and tens place digit is 4. This is the required number. Okay students, now we will go to the next problem 125. Its factor is 1 and this is second group 91, and this will get between which values? Same here, 64 and 125. Okay students, 64 and 125, and its ones place digit is 5, so 5 cubed is equals to 125, and this will become the ones digit. And at the tens place, this is 4 cube less than 91, this is less than 5 cube, so 4 is taken as tens place digit. Then required number is equals to, this is 5 as the tens place digit and 4 as the 5 as the ones place digit and 4 as the tens place digit. So the required number is 45. So students, you will do this exercise worksheet 2 in fair notebook, and you get it easily all the questions, and if you have any problem then ask me by calling me. Okay students, have a nice day. Bye students.